Do you want to make money as a teen and whip around Lambos and Bentleys? Okay, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but let's get started. What's up guys, Carson Johns here. Today I'm going to be teaching you 8 pretty simple side hustles that you could do at essentially any age for a little bit of income coming in every single day and night. So there's 3 things that I'm going to talk about for each different side hustle. Item number 1, how hard that specific side hustle is to start. Item number 2, how hard that side hustle is to maintain. And item number 3, probably the one most of you guys are wondering, how hard it is to make $1,000 a month with that side hustle alone. Like, let's be honest, why would you not want to be making $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 extra dollars every single month? Like, beats me. Bro, the thing that I'm looking at right now is absolutely terrifying. Let me actually show you. If I keep like drifting off and looking away from the camera, this is why. It's literally pitch black in my basement, and my basement is terrifying. Before I tell you these things though, and I might mention it a little bit in the video, there's no such thing as passive income. No such thing. The dream for every single person is to be making money while you're asleep, doing 0 work. Passive income, right? Because in my eyes, that's what passive income means. And probably like 99% of you too. You put in the work once up front, and that product or service that you put time into one time produces income over and over, generating more revenue with no additional work. Heck a lit, bro. Really? One of the only ways to make money, or the main way to make money, is to provide some sort of service for a specific person who then compensates you with money. Time is one of the most valuable things in life and is the only time that you cannot buy more of. That's why finding a way to have money coming in without you putting time into it is key to becoming wealthy. Simple, right? No. The first easy way that you or anyone else can make easy money is being an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or an Uber Eats driver or a DoorDash driver, literally any driver you can think of. Rideshare is a fantastic way to earn a quick buck. You could literally go out there and do one ride and make a quick few dollars. It takes little to no time to start because all you have to do is apply, and once you get approved, you begin immediately. You can easily control your income because you could do more or less rides depending on how much time you have, how motivated you're feeling, so on and so forth. Plus, if you're kind of antisocial like me, then you could easily do Uber Eats and just deliver food to people. This is probably the only one that not any age could do, but for all you younger people out there, I got a few coming just for you. So taking a look at our 3 categories. Category number 1, how easy is it to start? Like I said, extremely easy. Probably one of the easiest options on this list actually. There's no marketing for yourself or outsourcing that you have to do because the rideshare platform does it for you. Pretty dope. Number 2, how hard is it to maintain? It's not hard to maintain, but it's hard to scale. So if you're wanting to make tens of $1,000s from it a month, this probably isn't the best option for you because this is one of those things you have to directly trade time for to get that money. So you're sort of capped how much you're making, but for a side hustle, that is not bad at all because the point of a side hustle is not to be your main income, it's to just bring a little bit more revenue in. And finally, how hard is it to get to $1,000 a month? According to Google, the average driver gets paid about $18 an hour. So with a little bit of quick math, you would have to work 55 hours a month to make $1,000, or about 11 hours per week, which honestly is not bad at all because you could literally whip that on like 2 days and be making $5,000 a month. Dude, I might start door dashing. Side hustle number 2, become a YouTuber. Let's go, baby. I like this option. I know. It's a classic side hustle, but for good reason. It takes a while to start, but hear me out. You can literally post anything on YouTube. Like anything. So you could post something you're already doing every single day, whether it's playing video games, working on your car, going to the gym. You could turn that into content. Just film yourself, edit it, post it. There you go. You start a YouTube channel. Taking a look at our categories. How hard it is to start? Extremely hard. Probably the biggest downside to this specific side hustle, but I do think the pros outweigh the cons. Number 2, maintaining. Maintaining is also a little bit difficult, but you just have to kind of learn what you're doing and figure out systems that work for you, and then it'll scale up from there. Number 3, how hard it is to make $1,000 a month. It's also extremely hard. A lot of things go into making money on YouTube, so you have to stay motivated and realize that it'll come eventually. Just be patient with it and make every video better. So you might ask, why would I even put this on the list? Because out of probably any of these side hustles that I have on the list, you can make the most amount of money from doing this while having the most fun and developing a lot of skills from it that people will pay a lot of money for in the future, which we will talk about later. I also have a fun little thing coming up that I'll talk about more in the future. It's in the works, but I just literally thought of it like a few days ago. So I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna try to make something work. I'm looking to do some sort of YouTube mentorship program, completely free, so you guys won't have to pay a dime for it. Have like Zoom calls or videos with you guys trying to teach you to grow your channel and teach you some of the things that I've learned in my 5 years of doing YouTube. 6 years of doing YouTube. Side hustle 3, become a Discord moderator. For a lot of you gamers that are already spending 12 plus hours a day on your computer, this is literally the perfect job opportunity for you because you already know Discord like the back of your hand. So while you're already sitting there like playing a game or something, just have it open on another tab and you could be making a little bit of extra income for very little work. Basically, you're getting paid to play games. How easy is it to start this side hustle, you might ask? Fairly easy actually. All you gotta do is learn how to use Discord and learn the ins and outs of it. And then you gotta find clients, which is the hardest part, but you'll get better at it over time. And once you get your first client, things will scale up from there. Maintaining, extremely easy. You can take on as much work or as little work as you want. So it's really dependent on you again. You just have to make sure that you're consistently finding more clients because once the contract with one client ends, then you'll be out of work. And if you want to get crazy here, you could even hire people under you to moderate it and all you have to do is find the clients and it's a whole system. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but. And how hard is it to make $1,000 a month? Pretty easy. If you find the right client who's willing to pay a good amount of money for it, all you need is 1 to 2 clients and you'll hit your $1,000 a month mark. Hustle number 4, become a video editor. For all you creative people out there, this is for you. Video editing is probably one of the best skills you can learn. With how much companies are trying to market themselves on social media, they're in the need of editors because they don't know how to do it themselves. The great news is you can use this skill to grow your YouTube channel as well, knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone, you know what I'm saying? The startup, it takes some time. Editing isn't one of those things that you could just pick up and be a professional at immediately. It takes time, knowledge, experience. For anyone that's just getting into it, I recommend taking some sort of course or watching a lot of YouTube videos. The nice thing is there's so many YouTube videos about it. So just find the editing software that you're on and just watch tips and tricks on it. And then you got to practice those skills that you learn over and over. You could also offer to edit someone's videos for free to get practice or film your own content that you don't even have to post. Maintaining, it's not too bad at all. One of the great things about it is you could find a single client, work with them for an extended period of time. You also get to edit on your own time, so there's no set schedule, which is game changer. If you want to edit at 2 in the morning, go for it. No one's stopping you. You just need to make sure that you're improving your skills constantly because there's always people out there that are trying to take your spot and keep getting better and better every single day. So you just got to make sure you're doing the same. You will succeed. And making $1,000 a month, depending on how long it takes you to edit and find clients, as well as how much you get paid, this can vary. The nice thing is doing 3 clients 4 videos a month can get you well over $1,000. You could also do short form video, which is extremely huge right now. And listen, you might think, oh, $1,000 a month, that's not even that much. But if you think about that over a year span, that's $12,000 adding to your annual income, which is actually massive. Hustle number 5, being a part-time Amazon worker. So my mom actually brought this one to my attention and it's actually quite fantastic. This is another one of those jobs that you could get into very, very easily and not need much, if any, past experience in the field. They have extremely flexible hours, so you could choose exactly the hours you want to work, whether it's night, day, evening, and night you actually get paid more. So for you night owls out there, Amazon. And another bonus, you also get a $110 gift card to buy some shoes as a little bonus as well. If you guys are enjoying these tips, make sure to subscribe real quick. The startup is immediate. You sign up online, you get hired, you start. Maintaining, again, this is a very good category. It's also very easy to maintain. You could realistically work here as long or as short as you want, so it's up to you. And making $1,000 a month, honestly, wouldn't be too bad either. At $18.50 an hour, which is, I believe, the base pay, correct me if I'm wrong, you would only have to work about 54 hours a month, so very similar to Uber or Lyft. I think this would be a good thing compared to Uber or Lyft for the people who like to be more set schedule and go somewhere, interact with other people more. Hustle number 6, become some sort of content creator or manager for a company. Companies do not want to take time out of their busy schedule to post a few things on Instagram or TikTok. It's just a waste of their time in their eyes. But actually, it's one of the best ways, if not the best way, to market yourself right now. So companies are on the lookout for people to do that for them. So if you're already spending time on social media, just scrolling, doing basically nothing, you can find one company that will pay you $1,000 a month to manage all their social media pages and literally just post while you're at it. The startup for this is a little difficult because you do have to find the client and you have to constantly be searching up algorithms and figuring out the newest ways to grow that company, because if you're not getting them results, then why would they pay you? You have to learn how to shoot, edit, algorithms, but once you get past those few roadblocks, you will find the clients very, very quickly. Maintaining, like I was saying, isn't very hard either, because if you find one client and provide results, then you could be with them for years and years on end. Making $1,000 a month is extremely easy also, because you could find one client who's willing to pay you $1,000, boom. keep them long enough, easy money. You could even scale this very fast by adding more people underneath you to manage the clientele so you can handle more of a workload. Hustle number 7, this is for all those very good talkers out there. Become a sales call closer. With the amount of people that are not very good talkers or hate talking to people but want to start up and scale a service that they are good at, they are looking for people just like you. Starting is easy. All you have to do is find a company or social media marketing agency that you could work for that's in the need for this. Maybe some of the people in my comments who are wanting to start up an agency but don't want to talk to people. Maintaining, I basically just covered in this last question. Once you find one client or one company to work with, you could be with them for a very, very long time, which is the same for a lot of these side hustles actually. Making $1,000 a month, very easy as well. Like I said in the last question, one client, boom, $1,000. And finally, hustle number 8, the grand finale, graphic designer or photo editor. Just like video editing, this is one of those skills that you develop from YouTube and you will learn over time while doing YouTube. Or if you haven't started YouTube yet, you could use this to grow a YouTube channel. This is one of those great side hustles if in school you were one of the people who was very good at art or still do art all the time, because you need a creative eye in a sense. Just watch YouTube or take some sort of course on Photoshop and you can learn this fairly quickly. Startup, it does take a little bit of time. You just need to constantly be working to improve your skills and get better at it, because if you aren't, other people will. And people are gonna have some strange requests, so you do need to know a little bit of everything. So you gotta be well diverse. Maintaining, not too bad. Once you find a YouTuber or company that'll work with you, you will get constant jobs. So it's not too bad. You can pick and choose what work you want to do, so you'll never really be overrun. And getting to $1,000 a month, medium? Is that even a way to rate that? Anyways, once you get the client, you'll be working with them for a long time, so you just need to build up enough clientele to get you to that $1,000 a month. And depending on the company or the person that you're doing the work for, they'll pay different, so it's really hard to gauge this. Obviously, you are not limited to these side hustles, and there are so many more. Just find what works for you and go all in on it and enjoy it. I'm always here if you have any questions on my Instagram, Carson Johns 27, or here in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.